Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to The Big Show. I'm James. This is Sunda.
I love that you call it The Big Show. You always say it's a big show, like it's like a circus.
Yeah, it is like ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, prepare to be astonished.
I'm wearing a kangaroo dress today. And why do I call it kangaroo? Look at this.
Have you ever?
Have you ever seen anything that has pockets? I love it. Look at this.
God.
And then if the cops stop me, I can make believe I'm pregnant, and I go like this. I go, you see the foot? You see the foot? So I can do all those things, and I think it's great.
Yeah.
So I'm loving my kangaroo dress. That's what I call it. Because I once had a manager that said, don't ever wear that on television again because it has pockets. And pockets make you look big. And I say, skin makes you look big, okay? Okay, cover up the skin, and you don't have to worry about it.
You often go out of your way to match the set.
I do. I try to, because you and I can't match.
We try to match.
We
well,
try
today
to
a little
match.
bit. Your shoes, my tie.
Oh, so what are you saying? Your tie is yellow, gold, or other?
Well, I thought it was gold.
I thought it was goldenrod.
She thought it was goldenrod, and then others think that it's yellow.
It's not a preferred tie among some people.
Some people don't like this tie.
But I like it. I think
I
it
do
looks
like this
like
tie.
a Jewish star.
Yes, it looks like a Jewish star.
Right, that you have hidden, because he wears a mezuzah, actually. He wears a
I do,
mezuzah,
but you can't see
and he is happy to see you at the same time.
Hello there, that's a mezuzah in my pocket.
Hello there,
No,
yes.
I'm just happy to see you.
Yes, if Rabbi Mentz heard you make that joke about a mezuzah.
That was the first, you know how people would always say, is that what in your pocket, a rabbit in your pocket or something, or are you just happy to see
What
me?
do I know? I'm a woman.
If you trace the history of that joke, it is actually, it's a Polish joke from when the Jews were there, and it was a mezuzah in your pocket.
And it was a Polish joke.
I don't know.
For the Poles, moja droga yesha kocha. That's right.
Na
that
zdrowie.
means nadrovia. That's not Polish.
Dobra noc.
Dobronoc?
Dobra noc.
Well, I have nothing to do with your notes, but
Hello there.
to be or not to be, all I can tell you is that we are in search of the perfect pizza. And if you think you know the perfect slice of pizza, we want you to tell us at James and Sunda.
Well, here's what happened.
Tell them.
They can follow us at James and Sunda, the website, jamesandsunda.com, the Facebook, James and Sunda. We had been in New York, as we've mentioned previously, and when we got back to LA, we thought we could try the pizza again because we were on like a pizza high, a pizza kick.
High, like we were Jones and pizza.
And so I picked
Here
up
in
Sunda.
LA. Yes, you picked me up, and I was
said,
ready.
I want pizza.
I was ready.
Now there's this one place I like to go to because they make it fresh for you. She don't like it.
I don't like it.
It's not for her.
It's not for me.
As my mother would say, for her.
No.
It's not for her.
No.
My mother says for her, and she says doctor. Did you go to the doctor?
So does my husband.
Yeah, he says doctor.
They talk alike.
For her. They look alike. Yeah.
All right, so anyway.
Yeah. It's true. So we get back to LA. I pick up Sunda. Our first stop in Westwood. We go inside.
Can't say the name.
It's like a trauma.
A trauma for a slice of pizza. All I asked this woman, nicely,
Very nice.
is the pizza ready? And she says...
No. You're missing so much. We walk in, we order the pizza, we get the sodas, we sit down. 20 minutes later, we're seeing other people get their pizza.
And walk away.
You were waiting for
And
a
they
slice of
walk away,
pizza.
a slice of pizza.
If you heat up a pizza for 20 minutes, you could, it burns you. It's insane.
It's insane. So all I did was ask the young lady, did you put the order in? And she says, technically, all I do is take the orders. And I hate this new LA thing with actually and technically.
Yeah.
Right, it drives me crazy.
Like, technically, were you invited?
Right, so I just said to her, well, you took the order, you should know if it's ready. And the guy behind her was like, yeah, I got it, it's ready. And we see him putting it in, which is 20 minutes after the order, which is okay. But here's what got me. I said to her, let me tell you something. This is your job, and your job is to see. And I'm being very nice to you. I told her that up front. I prefaced it with, I'm being very nice to you, because you don't know what an animal I could be, but I kept that part to myself. And I said, you're in charge. You have to be sure that the pizza is delivered to your customer. And she burst into tears, and I said, stop crying. I told her, stop crying right there in Westwood.
She did. She said, you stop that crying. She has like this Hulk inside of her, Sunda, it's not human. I don't know what it is, and it comes out, and she's
crying.
And she can make a sweet cashier go from just punching in numbers on pizza to hysterical crying.
Hysterical!
And then the girl starts to reveal personal information about her life.
Right, about this is her time of the month. Well, this is my time of the day for lunch. How's that, lady? Get a hold of yourself. I told her, stop crying. And nobody wants to hear about that while they're eating. Nobody wants to hear about that. Maybe you should get a new job. You're very depressed, obviously. And you know something? James stood up for me. You know what he did that I really appreciated? He said, and we're not paying for the soda.
no, what I said was give us back our money because we're not paying.
That's
She
what you
gave us
said.
back our money, but not for the soda. And I said, no. We got the soda to eat with the pizza. I don't care that we
Right.
drank it. I'm not paying for it. That's what I said. And she gave us back the money.
So you know what? James manned up. When I asked him to jump out
I'm
the
a
car to
grown man.
beat up that guy, he didn't do it. When I asked him to punch people or to keep watch of an IKEA car, he doesn't do it. But this time he stood up and he says, and you know what else? I'm not paying for the soda.
All of a sudden, I became La James.
He was La James, a grown man.
And I was like, listen, we ordered them sodas for the pizza.
That's right. That's
Photo
right. That's
people.
right. Look at
We
this
ain't
kangaroo.
paying.
This
We ain't
kangaroo
paying.
dress. I like it. All right, kangaroo mom coming out.
All right, kangaroo
Okay,
mom.
so listen, there's so much more going on that we haven't told you about in
That's
Vegas,
right.
and we're going to let you know what's going on.
Right, be prepared to be astonished, overstimulated, over-entertained. It never ends. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, oh my God.
It's more mess from J&S.
Yes. Joining us back on the program, we have our dear friend, host of the J Report, Brad Pomerantz. Great to see you. You look great, but we hear you're not feeling well.
No, I'm not feeling so well. Yeah, I have a cold, but that's just the beginning of my health maladies. It's a long list.
It's a long list. Well, for the cold, we have a gift for you. This is the James and Sunda hand sanitizer.
I couldn't ask for more because
Okay.
I'm sure I'm spreading germs as we speak.
Okay.
So enjoy that. And then, I had mentioned to you earlier, Sunda and I have celebrated our 100th anniversary, 100th day anniversary of not going to the emergency room.
Right.
But you broke your ankle, your arm.
I was arrested.
You were arrested. You hurt your kidney in your eyes.
Kidney, liver, and eye.
And eyes.
Now you have an eye.
So I have a whole host of maladies that are currently plaguing me. Shall we start?
This is
Yes, let's
exciting.
begin.
This is very
So
exciting.
now- Outsick James.
This is how my night begins. So I begin the night with putting eye drops in my eyes because I will often be woken with a sharp pain as if a nail is being driven through my eyes.
It's not your wife doing
It's
it.
not my wife, but it could be. I have then recently contracted, should we get a close-up? Granuloma annulare.
Whoa,
Granuloma annulare. It's these strange little skin irritations. And so I have a great cortisone cream for that. How do you like that
So
one?
wait. First, what is the eye thing? What's the eye?
I don't know.
What about the skin thing?
yeah,
The eye.
exactly.
well,
I
eye
don't have
pain
to
is as
see.
bad as
He
it
doesn't
gets.
have to see. He
I
has to
don't know
look
what
good.
the eye is. I thought it's because I got LASIK, but here's the granuloma annulare. I don't know if you can
Okay.
see it. It's these little red splotches. I got some on my neck. They're beautiful.
You know what it looks like?
Very hot.
Stigmata.
Stigmata? Can you see it?
If you were Catholic, you would think you were being
It
cursed
could
by
be.
the devil.
It really could. Okay,
could
so
have
I
Catholic
So
blood.
cortisone is the solution to
cortisone.
that.
That's the solution for
everything.
Is it working?
It's like the Windex in my Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Is it-
It's like the Windex. So cortisone.
You know, I can't use any cortisone
Why?
because of my eye issue.
See?
Cortisol aggravates it.
Okay, so
So,
you're,
just
you're,
there you
you're
go.
Okay, but
you're
you're not
effed.
winning.
I'm not
This is
winning, no.
unusual.
Then on Sunday, I made a huge mistake. I ran in a 5K with my daughters.
Why?
Yeah, Jewish men shouldn't run in 5Ks. I'm limping.
It's not wrong.
I'm limping. And so Tina, my wife who adores you, got me a special mentholated gel. So for the past few nights, I have to get a mentholated gel put on my calves and my thighs because I can't walk.
Does it travel?
We would hope not.
Okay.
And speaking of traveling, sitting can be a problem.
Why?
Is it like that?
You know how Jews specialize in
Yes.
In certain conditions that deal with bathroom behavior?
Sure.
I'm one of them. So you can imagine the creams that need to be used.
Here's a hint. You can use it on your face too. It makes you look wide awake.
Right. Some women will use this cream right here, or men for that matter, but I need to use it for its on label.
On label, it's not off label.
The off label is for this, is to try to decrease the bags. The on label purposes,
Brad,
Yeah.
you are a champion.
I am a
Seriously,
champion.
you are a
Do
You
I
are a
win?
champion.
Do I win out sick?
You have won this week's Out Sick competition.
Yes!
That's the whole-
Yes, the home
And
edition.
you know my goal is to be a game show host, so I'm halfway there.
You're
Right.
halfway there. You can
He is
host it,
halfway
play
there.
with the family.
So I
While
could.
you're sitting in the bathroom.
Why don't we start a game show? Well, sitting on the bath. Why don't we start a game show called Homesick or Out Sick?
Outsick,
Same
outsick.
thing. Out
We're going
Sick.
to Outsick and we'll see who's winning
Drop
during the
dead
week.
and win.
But
Drop
do I
dead
win?
and win.
I mean, you had kidney, liver, eye.
right.
Yeah,
I have
but
eye, skin, calves, thighs, and
Tuchus.
tuchus.
Right.
Well, you definitely have quantity.
Quantity,
You
but do I
definitely
have quality?
I think you do.
I think that GA is
Skin
good.
How did you
yeah.
find that? Just like find that on your paw.
Kind of, you know.
Was it irritating?
It's irritating, but I got some good news from the dermatologist.
Your family has nothing to do with it?
My family has nothing to do with it. It will not spread to my face because
Okay.
it's near.
It is near,
It's
yeah.
near.
It's too near, and I don't want anything to happen to his face.
And is it like forever?
It will go away.
It will go away.
It will allegedly go away, and I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
I'm doing okay.
As long as you can just make sure that the mirror looks the
Punum.
same.
Yeah,
That's-
you don't want anything to mess with this punum.
No. Brad's a good-looking guy.
make-
Everybody knows it. He knows it.
He knows it.
It's okay. It's okay. So I win.
You win.
I'm so
You
proud.
totally
You've
win.
made my day.
We are so happy.
And it's
that
because
you-
your ailments, what makes them
Yes.
amazing and so
Right.
it makes you such a fierce competitor.
Go.
Okay.
Go.
Is that they're interesting, they're different,
They're
unique.
very unique.
They're unique.
Stabbing eye pain.
Yeah.
Granuloma annulare.
Covering so many
That sounds like
areas.
my cousin's name.
Exactly. It could be.
Granuloma is my cousin.
Annulare.
It's
Oh, I'm
just
sorry.
amazing.
It's a middle name.
The constellation of,
It
of
is.
symptoms is just
I'm
tremendous.
just waiting for more to hit. It's only a
So are
matter
we.
of time.
We
It's
can't
a
wait.
matter of time.
It really is.
And does your wife ever get jealous that you have more ailments than she
You know,
does?
and it's surprising. As you know, my wife has a nice little intestinal disease,
Right,
Crohn's,
right.
and that's public knowledge, so whatever.
Right.
But yeah,
She
we've
won't
had
show you.
we've had twin fevers this week.
Really?
It's fun. Twin
Was
fevers.
it sympathy fever?
You know, I don't know why I got a fever.
Are you getting a hot flash?
I could. I'm at that age of male menopause. I could. What do you think? You think I'm going through it?
I think you're going through it. I think we're going to get through it
I don't
together.
know.
We're all going to get through it.
We are.
Yeah.
Have you hit male menopause yet?
I have not hit male menopause
do you
yet, but
know?
I feel like Sunda's menopause is so strong
That
and so pervasive
By osmosis?
that I have secondhand menopause.
You do.
Are you familiar with secondhand
I-
menopause?
By the way, I thought it was, but it looks like there's a surprise again in that there is no menopause
no,
this
it's
month.
yeah, no, but yeah.
Not yet.
You can only hope.
Not yet.
Not
I
yet.
can only hope.
You can only
I
hope.
can only hope.
But Flo keeps making her monthly
Oh,
visits.
she loves to visit. She loves to visit.
She's visiting.
I'm so serious on the J Report. I'm so serious. This morning, I had the honor of touring the Anne Frank exhibit at the Museum of Tolerance. That's the serious side of me. Today, in the afternoon, the winter about sick.
See that?
It's amazing, right? That you could
Who
go
knew?
from
Because he's a doctor almost.
I know I was going to say.
Dr. Almost, yeah.
Wait,
no,
ABD?
No. I did it. No,
You did it?
I finished the dissertation.
Dr. Harris?
Dr. Harris.
Doctor of?
Psychology. Doctorate of psychology. Yes. It's done.
Right,
I
so
am
he's
an
gonna be
expert-
analyzing you.
An expert on happiness. My dissertation.
What
was on
about
happiness.
narcissism? Can you self-evaluate yourself?
Well, I can't do that. I wouldn't say that anything about that, but I could say that my dissertation is certainly the best ever written.
Are you going to publish?
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. Tell him what it's about.
It's about happiness. It's about
And
happiness.
this is a happy guy.
I'm the happiest guy in the world.
I need to read
Happiest
it.
guy I know, and together we just breed happiness. We just
Did you use many Jews as your subjects?
Couldn't find too many happy.
Yeah, that's what I was
Jews.
going to say.
So
That's what I figured.
a lot of Gentile-based data.
I get it.
Yeah, I
get
mean,
it.
Jews are good at being funny.
Guilt. If your dissertation was on guilt,
I would have been
Hands down.
corner.
Well, I would have just quoted my
Corner.
mother for 300
Yeah,
pages.
corner.
That's all. My mother is the master of guilt.
Well, you know, Rabbi Perlmutter was speaking the other night at Chabad of Bel Air with one of your favorite rabbis, Rabbi Mentz, about
who's hysterical,
happiness.
who I saw at the Maccabea Games in Israel.
Get out.
Swear to God.
Did you recognize him
Of course,
with that beard?
He's amazing.
Amazing. He's a 6'8" Jew.
So what did he say?
So Perlmutter was saying that, you know, that Jews just use this and that a lot of rabbis use joke books. That's how they get their jokes beforehand. He doesn't have to, of course, Perlmutter. He's by the shore.
Exactly.
And we had him on also. But I think about this, and sometimes I have a very Persian-oriented community
No.
that I'm with. No, not
No.
at all. Really?
Yeah.
And the rabbi makes a joke, and they ask me to translate it and what it means. And I just wish you wouldn't start with the joke because I don't feel like translating. I'm here to daven,
Exactly.
meaning pray. And I can't do it. And then they look at James, they look at me. They stare at us when there's
They
jokes.
do stare at us.
They
yeah.
stare
They
at
want to
us.
see if we find it funny. But we have to take a break.
Oh, no.
We will be back with America's #1 patient, Brad Pomerantz, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
My day!
Welcome back. We are here with Brad Pomerantz.
Took away my prize.
I just put it back in.
Out
You can-
sick.
I didn't take it away. I just.
You took it away.
Well, I don't want the box there the whole time.
Fair
We're going to
enough.
be talking for.
When he could be advertising our new
Hand
sanitizer.
sanitizer.
Which is very important since I have a cold and other things, and granulomammulary.
Does that do anything for granular?
Zero.
No, zero.
Zero.
Absolutely. Zero. There's nothing. It's cortisone or bust.
Cortisone or bust.
Yeah.
And
And,
now
even
does-
that, I could get injections.
Right.
I think it starts with a K.
Keratin?
No, that's more cosmetic.
Ah!
I was going to say Kellogg or Circle K or whatever it is, or
Special K, but
no, vitamin K or no.
But then we'll be into
ketamine.
illegal drugs.
Ketamine,
That's
yeah, I
a
know
recreational
ketamine.
drug.
Ketamine. Look, I'm wearing my kangaroo
I was
shirt.
gonna
I just
say.
want to share with you guys that this
It
is
looks
so
comfy.
cool. Look at this. Look
It
at
looks
this.
very comfy.
It's very comfy. You know, and like Brad's always color coordinated. He always got it together.
I try.
And
Always
at the
looks
same
great.
time, he's always managed to help me stay in contact with my in-laws by not having contact with my in-laws. And I want to ask you, how's your situation going?
Let's just say I'm having a very successful estrangement with various members of my family.
How's it going? Is it good? Feels good.
You know, estrangements aren't by definition bad.
Right.
They can be very successful.
And positive.
And positive. And I feel good about this estrangement. I seem to received a master's in estrangements. And I'm on my way to a doctorate.
Well, if you get any.
I'm on my way to a
Participation.
doctorate in becoming estranged with family members of all sides. And all shapes and colors.
You don't need
and all generations.
You don't need it, do you, Brad?
I don't need
Is
such
there
grief. Yeah.
anyone in particular? You don't have to reveal who
Yeah.
that's just extremely dead to you for some slight that is. Yeah. Oh, really?
Oh
okay.
yeah.
So it's serious.
But what's interesting is it's a mutual feeling.
You're both dead to each other.
Exactly. So
Okay.
it's working out well. And what's also beautiful is how being dead does not exclude the text messages.
Oh, it's really.
So even though I'm dead and they're dead, I'm still getting the hateful text messages.
Are you sending them back?
Right, is it reciprocal?
I don't initiate, but I will respond.
So you can't hold back.
Okay, you can't hold back.
And
You
of
can't hold
course,
back.
you know, it's always my fault.
It's your fault.
Always. Always.
How do you do it? You're
I'm just
busy, you
good
have
at
a
it.
wife, 2
I'm
kids,
just
a
good.
cat, and
I'm
still
just
you're
good
able
at
to
it.
start all this service in the family.
I'm telling you,
Have the words been spoken? You're dead to me.
they need to be.
They need
They
to be.
need to be.
They need
They're on
to
the
be.
tip of the
You're
tongue.
watching.
I know.
It's right there.
Tremendous.
Dead to me.
Dead to me.
But what is it about our people that we're so good? So this I will divulge. So
Okay.
my grandmother was one of 7 girls, okay? At no time in their adult lives were all of them speaking to each other at the same time.
Right.
There was always at least 2 that were dead to each other.
Okay.
It's genetic.
Right, it's
in,
genetic.
in reference to yours that are happening
It's
right now,
genetic.
your active ones that
Yes.
are current, usually these types of things originate at funerals, weddings, bar
know.
mitzvahs,
Where did yours happen?
parties, birthday
Was it a
parties.
well?
Was it
I
one of
know,
those
you know,
things?
that's a one disappointing fact.
Okay.
Is that there was no event in which a blowout occurred.
I see.
And we could have got the camera rolling. Because
This
you know
is
what I
random.
often say is, if a fight's going to break out, I want it on footage.
Right, of course.
I want it on
Right.
film.
Except us. We never want that.
No.
Oh no, I want it on film.
Not a YouTube moment.
No, it started. I guess it kind of started in person and then proceeded to move into the 21st century technology.
And the in-person was not at an event. It was just a.
Yeah, no, that's disappointing.
That is disappointing.
It is
yeah,
really
usually
disappointing. You need a spectacle.
you need a spectacle. yes.
a spectacle.
Well
It's an
said.
excuse that would at least help.
Yeah,
as a spectacle,
yeah.
you can't
Because
back it up.
Sunda's planning her daughter's bat mitzvah right now, so she's about.
So who's on the see?
Right, it's coming.
Uninvited list.
Yeah, see that's the thing is I'm trying to figure out the A list, the B list, and the never will be invited list. That's the most fun.
That's what Jews do: is they get together
Right.
and decide who not to invite.
who not to invite.
Who not to invite.
So do you have who's on the
Well, I want to invite my
DNI list?
in-laws.
D and I do not
And
invite?
I want to invite my in-laws just so that I can say that I was the better person.
Right.
Because Rabbi Dershowitz said I should.
Okay.
There was another rabbi who remained nameless who says, "Why would you put yourself
Right,
through
you
this?"
don't need it.
The president of the sisterhood said, "This
Yeah, what'd
is
she say?
crazy." Which she said,
Right,
"Why do
what
you?"
did she say?
She said, "Why do you need more stress?"
Really?
Yes.
Are you doing research here for yourself?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because why? She goes,
What
"You're going
about
to
the
be stressed
Brotherhood?
enough."
What did the president of the Brotherhood say?
The president of the Brotherhood asked me
The
if I
men's
could,
club,
if
right?
I,
The
yeah,
men's club,
if
right,
I
the
could
men's club.
perform. They have no interest. They wonder if I could perform for an event.
With
So-
dancing or comedy?
You know something, James? I can't dance because I went off this, not to out-sick you, but I went
here
off
she's
stage.
gonna do it, though.
And
She's
since I
gonna
was
do it.
arrested, I've had these problems, and I stepped off stage and my knee went out, and James had to finish the show.
You see, you've got an eye, a skin, right?
How
She's
is-
got a knee.
How is your knee?
My knee hurts.
Your ankle?
My ankle hurts.
Whatever happened with the arrest? I can't
Okay,
remember.
the arrest is still pending.
Yes.
Yes, these two big black cops, okay, my brothers threw me down. It was a throwdown, beat me up, threw me in the tombs. I'm in so much pain, it's unbelievable. And so what got me upset, where I want to hit somebody but can't, is that I went to my pain management doctor and
I need one of those.
his little assistant, his little young medical assistant.
Yeah.
You want to talk about doctors and medical assistants? So this is like an intern, what do they call the intern? The resident, okay? She's there with her leprechaun green pants, and she sees that I've been arrested, so she's judging me.
Of course.
She's judging me, and I come in all, my hoodie and
Right.
stuff, and she's like, so you're in pain? Technically, are you in pain? And I just asked her, where did you buy those green pants? Forever 21? You're a doctor? This is a doctor?
Doctor.
And I told him, I got him in the corner and I said, I never want her near me again. Because she's judging me because I was arrested.
Can I tell you a doctor story?
Yes.
This is a classic. It's 1993, and I decide, I went to college in the 80s, I should get an HIV test. Don't you think it's a good idea?
Everybody should.
And this story is public, so I don't mind telling this. And so back in the day, you needed 2 days before you got the results. Okay?
Longest 2 days of your life.
So I called up for the results, and the nurse answers, and I said, I'm calling for my HIV results. And she says, I'm sorry to tell you, but you're negative. And starts giggling.
Wow. Timing is everything.
Only that would happen to me. Only that would happen to me.
timing.
She thought it was funny.
Oh, really? What
Yeah.
did you do?
I just said, negative? Yes. Thank you. I mean, I feel like I probably should have called her boss and told her that she made a joke about an HIV result, but yeah.
It's not, it's just like
Wow.
someone
That's a
called.
crazy story.
that a good
That's
story?
like a subject you don't
Isn't
do
that a
that.
good story?
I'm sorry to tell you.
I'm sorry to tell you, but you're negative.
Lose my mind.
Someone called.
In 1993, mind you.
When it
That's
was
what it was at.
scary.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I got a phone call from somebody asking for my husband. I said, who's calling? She goes, Michelle.
Michelle. Right,
And she giggled. I said, Michelle who? And she goes, she wants to know Michelle who. And then I can't say on the air what I said to her. I said,
Yeah.
can you hear me, Michelle?
Yeah.
I said, I want you to do something for me, to yourself. And that's how I ended it.
And did you ever find out who Michelle was?
No, but I will tell you, I didn't know my husband had signed up to answer questions for a, you know how you do these surveys about
Yeah.
how you like your Jewish school? And I thought it was a cold call, and I cussed this woman out. And then he
Nice.
just said, why did you do that?
What did the president of the sisterhood say?
Right.
Don't put more stress on yourself.
No, about what you did to the poor woman, Michelle, who was calling for
Oh.
the survey. I'm sure it spread around the temple. I mean, come on.
I'm sure I deny it. I deny it.
we
I deny it.
cannot. I mean, we can't keep a secret.
Right, we can't. Jews can't whisper.
No,
They can't keep a secret.
no,
they tell
no.
all their business,
And
and they'll
everybody
tell your
else's
business,
business.
and everybody else's
Except
business.
we can whisper for one word.
Oh yeah,
Cancer.
that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's right.
That's
Only
it.
The
word.
only time we whisper.
Any other word we can't whisper.
Black people do the same thing, so they mumble.
All right, well, on that
Same
note, we
thing.
got to take a break. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Brad.
Yeah!
I went out
Brad,
sick.
Brad,
I
Feel
went out
better.
sick.
Come back and update us on all of your ailments. We all want to know. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, it's true. I am a grown man. And now I'm going to show you what a grown man does when he is in Las Vegas with her. And I was under the impression that Encino was the entertainment capital of the world. But I gotta tell you, this place here, this Las Vegas, it's pretty good. It could compete with Encino. Don't you think?
I work hard for the money.
Sunda, what do you think? Encino or Vegas? Where should we shoot the show from?
Definitely my bedroom. Do you know that he's always wanted to do what you do? How do you, yes, always.
He does this one?
He wants to do that, but he does not know how.
You have to learn. I learned this one.
Where are you from? from?
I'm from Ethiopia.
Oh my God, I knew he's from Ethiopia. They're beautiful.
When I was a little kid, I had my mom buy me a bunch of balls. She got me like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them, and I would just bounce them, and they just went flying everywhere. I was horrible. I was a disaster.
You're a phenomenal talent. Do it for the camera. What do you call yourself?
See you.
Seal? Sium. I used to work with a girl named Tigist and Timotheus. I worked with all these Ethiopians. They were so phenomenal. Are you Jewish?
No, Christian.
You don't know?
Christian.
Christian. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Listen, guys, Tio's getting ready to let it go. Rock it. This is what I do to people.
His whole life he's been playing with his balls. Sunda comes and they just explode.
Okay, you're gonna teach me. Oh, my God. Whoa, give it up for Tio.
Tio, ladies and
That's
gentlemen, here you
phenomenal.
go. Thank you.
Tio has just done something for us on JLTV. Here, this way, you can wash your hands later, and you remember the show. Say, I love JLTV.
I love JLTV.
And JLTV loves Ethiopians, and that's a true thing. God
Yeah.
bless you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you guys so much.
I gotta tell you, playing with balls is fun. There's no doubt about it. I can do what he does, but not as well.
James, you can't do that.
No, I've done it. It's just that they go
He
flying
is
in all
great.
different directions.
He is great.
Well, you know, it's really
Wow.
just one ball in a mirror.
Oh, James, we're not talking about you nude. Hey, what up?
Hey, what up, bro?
There you go. There you go.
I gotta say, I don't
This is
know
one of our fans from
if
JLTV.
a Chinese restaurant.
He loves it.
I don't know if a Chinese restaurant should have a horse outside.
We're
you
gonna put it
know?
right here.
What up?
Yes, it's so
Where
great
you
being
from?
on JLTV. And you know what?
I'm from Lake Havasu City, Arizona.
All right, an Arizona boy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Easy.
yeah.
I'm all about it.
You're all about it. Are you winning? Are you winning?
Actually, no, because they suck my money. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
They did, they
I
did.
put 20 bucks in, and
How long have you been in Vegas?
5 days.
What is the thing you've done in Vegas right now that you hope stays in Vegas?
Well, I'll tell you what. In the past 4 days, I would like to thank my sponsors, Pepsi and Coke. But before that, I got an apartment, a job, and a house in 3 days.
Whoa!
All right, well, thank you. That's huge.
That's huge, man.
Yeah.
Nobody can do that. Nobody can do that. Can you do that?
Nobody, man. No.
Nobody. But me.
Take off your glasses. Show them how
A
beautiful
hero,
he is.
ladies and
Gorgeous.
gentlemen.
Look at these
A
eyes.
hero.
Love you guys.
Love you too.
Love you,
Thank
man.
you for
Love you.
watching Jewish Life Television. Thank you.
Love
Say it. You gotta say, I love James and Sunda.
I love you, Arizona.
There you go, baby. You got it.
Stay strong.
All right, stay strong. Look, I grab them. I don't care. If you're sitting down, you are a sitting duck for Sunda. You never know when she's gonna come up and just step up behind you and say, ma'am, have you had a good time so far? Really? I'm so glad. We're from Jewish Life Television. Where are you guys from?
We're from Canada.
Canada? Oh my God, his family was born in Canada.
My whole family born
Where
in
are you
Canada.
from in Canada?
All of
We're
them.
from Manitoba, capital city of Winnipeg.
Winnipeg, okay, I've been there. I've been to TO. I performed at Yuck Yucks before, and you like comedy?
Oh yeah.
Great. Canadians have the greatest sense of humor, and they always say "I," and I love it. And out, right? I always try to do that. Listen, if you have a chance, come by the Laugh Factory. See James and Sunda. We're from the James and Sunda Show. I'm Sunda, and this is.
I'm James, and Manitoba, one of my favorite places in Canada.
Thank you so much for
That I've
being on the
never been
show. Can you just say we love James and Sunda?
We love James and
Live from Sin City. You heard it here. I'm famished. I'm tired of searching for the perfect pizza. I want to talk about that. Can we talk about that?
Sure.
James and I actually went to Vegas and decided we had a good slice of pizza. Harry Basil good pizza.
That was the Mandalay Bay pizza.
Mandalay Bay
Then we
pizza
had
was
the New York,
excellent.
New York
Then we
pizza,
had the
which
New
was
York, New York
okay.
pizza, which was okay. Sue liked it. That was okay.
liked it, yeah, it
but
was
when we
okay.
came back to Los Angeles, I was like, James, I really want a slice of pizza. And he wanted a slice of
So did
pizza. And so we decided on the trek for the perfect slice of pizza. And how does it begin?
I don't even think it was a trek for the perfect slice of pizza. We just wanted pizza.
Yeah, just a
And I
slice.
think what happened was it took us about 2 to 3 hours to actually get the pizza. So the first stop, we walked in, we each ordered some pizza.
Went to another. Do that again, magic trick. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been handled.
Hello
All right, give me a
there.
hand. High five. All right. So anyway, here, can you imagine if that if a baby's head came out? You'd drop dead. Listen.
Drop dead. You're not wrong. I think if anything came out, I would drop dead.
You would drop dead.
Yeah, I would
You'd definitely drop dead. Let's talk about the pizza. So we went for pizza, and the woman says, what type of pizza do you want? I said, cheese. But she says, do you want chives? Do you want peppers? Do you want? I said, I just want a slice of pizza.
It was like being at Subway. They just had all this stuff, and it was like,
Just
what do you
stuff.
want on the pizza? What do you mean just pizza? They couldn't comprehend two people just wanting
Wanting a slice of pizza. So
Crazy.
I said, with all due respect, I'm from New York, and I just want a slice of pizza. I'm from Chicago, she says, with those friggin' blue contact lenses that weren't hers, but so quiet for me to keep. So we tried it. We tried it.
And I
It was
was
terrible.
just looking at the girl, and I was like, yo,
It was terrible.
You better get her pizza.
But here's
or,
the thing.
she
I
don't
decided
flip.
to go
She
to this
don't flip.
pizzeria because I happened to witness a man that had been, we think he got hit by a car, but we don't know. We were walking the streets to see Rabbi
He
Dershowitz.
claimed he was hit by a car.
claimed he was hit by a car, but if we took a picture of him, he would give us a free slice of pizza at this place. So I thought if we went to that
We
place,
get a
we
free
would see him and
slice
get
of
a free
pizza.
slice.
We already got the free soda. We figured, why pay for the
Why
pizza
pay
now,
for the
you know?
pizza? Why bother?
Because we're always thinking.
Wow,
I can't
we
tell you how
lose
many
it.
free meals we have gotten for various reasons.
Because I find roaches
we
all over
see
the place.
it in or an out, we take it.
That's it, and we eat it. All right, now we leave there, and I forgot all about this, but we went
And
for
that was a disaster.
It was a disaster.
The pizza was
Pizza was
disgusting.
terrible.
We didn't eat it.
Terrible, terrible.
horrible.
And their claim to fame is that they can, we're not going to say the name of the place, but their claim to fame is that they can bake it at 800 degrees in 4 minutes. Like, I want that.
That's really
I have a microwave.
impressive.
I have a microwave. I don't need that.
Because waiting the additional 4 minutes for actual pizza.
Real pizza
is
would just
in
too
LA.
much.
Who's got
It'd be
that
too
kind of
much.
time?
Who's got that kind of time when you can be on the
all these
freeway?
unemployed actors and comedians and everything. Who's
Right.
got the extra 4 minutes?
You could be in an oxygen tank inhaling oxygen.
Right, they could be at the gym. They can be doing spinning class and yoga.
In the windows always. You ever notice that?
Oh. Yeah, look, I'm working out.
Working out.
Drinking
That's
my
okay.
coffee.
Guess what? We're ahead of the game. Me and James have keychains with our gym on it, and we never go.
We never go.
So let's
But
talk
we
about
keep
that.
the thing on the keychain
Just
to let
in
everyone
case
know we belong
to a gym.
We
All right.
belong.
Let's get to the last slice
we
of
never
pizza.
go.
We go to the last slice of pizza because it advertises it's New York pizza.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Wrong. Okay, we get there and the pizza's cold. So I say to so James is like, is the pizza hot? So I say yes immediately so he won't get excited.
I like hot pizza.
But his looked like it was sprinkled with breadcrumbs. He says, what is this? And the guy goes, Parmesan cheese.
Yeah, I'll tell you something right now. You will never go
Ever.
to a New York pizzeria, order a slice of pizza,
and
it's
have
gonna come
them
with Parmesan cheese.
and have them put Parmesan cheese on it. Never, ever. Okay?
I challenge
Okay.
you. Find a place in New York doing that.
So
Nobody.
they give us back our
Nobody's doing it.
but they offer you a slice, and you said no, thank you.
First of all, it's weird to walk into a place that says New York Pizza, and the guy who runs the place is some Arab.
Okay.
Persian. He was Persian, right?
No, he was not Persian.
What
He was
was
not
he?
Arab. He was a Mexican.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Because I like Mexicans, and he told me he was Mexican, and I understand Spanish, but I
thought
don't
he
tell
was
them.
Persian. I could have sworn he was
No,
Persian.
he was not Persian.
Okay, either way, he was Mexican.
And Persians are my best friends, just to mention.
Absolutely.
Right. We go shopping and return everything.
Hello
All right.
there.
Stop! My God, the baby's kicking.
So now we got to return this pizza again and wait for it again. So it took another 20 minutes to finally get
Persian
the
pizza is very good, by the way. They make a different kind of dough.
Really?
Comes from a higher power.
It's a dough or is it?
It's not a dough.
What is it? What is it? I'm missing this.
It's made out of explosives.
Oh, I see. It's clay.
It's clay.
It's clay.
All right, so we don't know where we went with that.
What would you like on your pizza? Nails and screws.
Right, and dry ice.
and wick.
Yeah, wick. We always
You
need
like
a wick.
You go to a Persian pizza place, you're gonna get wick on your pizza. Anyway, it was horrible.
You
It
have
was
to
worse
wick-
pizza. It
you
was a
have to-
horrible pizza.
You have to Wikipedia it.
If I had Wikipedia. Listen, the pizza was so bad. I wish I had
How bad was it?
had it in me to just be like, yo, I ain't gonna pay for that pizza either. Like I know I ate it.
But we didn't finish the story. He won't eat it, and
I
this
won't eat it.
woman walks in and goes, "This is my first time here. I'm from Brooklyn, and I saw New York pizza," and we left her.
Yeah, we should have told her try the mushroom and flies slice.
Oh yeah, there were so many flies.
So many flies.
Right.
But I think that's intentional because they want to, they want to.
Encourage. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Flies.
So
They
because
wanna
the flies are
encourage
going to
flies.
leave the Parmesan. All right. We don't know what happened, but this is our
Yeah.
second time doing that because the first time it was real and it meant something to us, and now it
Yeah.
feels even more realer, and I'm never going back.
Even
Now
more
because of you, I'm not
realer.
going back.
You can't go back.
We can't go back. All right. But you're all right with me.
I don't
We've
know.
said it before. We'll say it
Okay,
again.
are you all right?
Come back and see
Tell us about the
after
kangaroo. Wait, before we take a break, tell us about the kangaroo.
For the break, let me just tell you, I love this dress because I can go like this. That's all.
Whoever designed this, what
Is this cool?
was the,
It's a pouch.
What was the thought, though?
It's a
what were they
pouch.
thinking?
I'm cold.
What are you supposed to keep in there?
Yo, I'll be packing heat. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
she
If
pack-
you're watching this show, come back and
Listen,
join
we're going
us.
to tell you this real quick before we take a break, right? Before we got to go pay some
We
bills.
have to go.
No, we just want to say this, all right? You see us walking into your pizza place?
Just
right?
service.
Yeah. We going to be back. All
Hey,
right,
there you
welcome
go.
back, ladies and gentlemen. The show just keeps on going.
And going.
Some of
and
you at home
going,
are like, does it
and
ever
going.
end? No.
It never
we
ends.
got more.
It never ends. It's James and Sunda never ends.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, the James. Go on, baby.
James.
Come on, baby boy. Tell him
you
what
know,
we
that was
talking
cool
about.
having Brad up in there talking about him being sick and everything, but I could take him. You know, I got a surprise for y'all next coming week. Like I'm about to reveal something. I'm about to reveal something like hard. Like you ain't gonna believe how sick I'm about to get. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna be sick.
You're
Like-
not gonna outsick me.
I'm gonna outsick you. I'm gonna outsick Brad. Y'all going down. 'Cause
Yo.
I'm a grown man, and I got a grown man's disease coming at you. All right. You just stay tuned. You ain't gonna believe it.
Oh, please, it's called
Yeah.
graying. But that's
Nah,
okay. A little
nah,
Grecian
it's
secret
graying.
can fix
What's
that.
with graying?
Here's what we're saying. When I tell you a
What's wrong with
terrific
her
show,
graying?
I love B-Rad. That's what we call him, B-Rad. We love B-Rad. Brad Pomerantz, we love you. And I love the fact that you're helping me with this bat mitzvah decision of who not to invite. I never thought about this because as these episodes progress, you're going to see a maniacal black woman in front of your camera. Okay. Jewish black woman, still black. At the end of the day, still black, okay? I've got to get my hair done. Veda's got to make sure nobody wets my hair. I don't want any water guns at the party. These are things that can't be done. We can't have water guns, holy water, any kind of water. They shouldn't even drink water.
My
They're
gun
not
ain't-
allowed water.
my
They
gun
get my
ain't
hair
gonna be a
wet.
water gun.
Are you ready for this bat mitzvah that we're going to talk about?
I'm just saying, my gun ain't gonna be no water gun.
Okay, all right, James.
Lil' James, Lil'
James,
James,
you're
Lil'
not going to even be
James, Lil'
prepared
James.
for this, okay? You're not going to be
Lil'
prepared
James.
for who we're not inviting. This is what Brad is saying. Brad is saying that Jews can't whisper, that they can't keep a secret, and they outsick one another. And that's what I love. What else I love is that Brad definitely, you need a game show. You need
He
he's
does.
a
He'd be
game
tremendous.
show. He would be tremendous.
But you need to be aware as you're planning this bat mitzvah that as you get closer and closer and closer,
We're gonna get
more
further apart.
and more people are going to stop talking to you.
Okay.
And you're going to insult a lot of people. I already want to know what table I'm sitting
You're
at.
not invited, and you know
What-
who you
what
are.
table am I at?
You're not
What
invited.
table am I at?
And you're not invited. And
I
you
wanna know
why
what
you're not
table I'm
invited,
at.
because you didn't invite me, so you're
What
not invited.
table
Let me tell you who else
am
not
I
invited.
at?
You are not invited, and then I'm going to have you sit with him. Okay.
Technically, will I be invited?
Technically, you're invited, and God willing, you'll be able to speak because I can't. Because my daughter's already informed me. Okay, Toba's the youngest, Viva's the oldest. Do I sound like Kathy Lee talking about my kids? I never do because they tell them, don't. My kids say, don't talk about us up there.
You would sound like Kathy Lee if Kathy Lee was a maniacal black woman.
That's true, but she's not.
Since
She wishes
she's
she
not.
could be. She's a little orange, though. She's going into this tanning
an
bed.
orange woman.
But we
Is
would
she
love
really?
to have Kathy Lee on the show.
Oh, we love you.
We
would
love
to
you,
have on
and
the
now
show.
that I'm a Hoda lookalike, I don't know how that's happened. I guess Hoda. Okay, let's talk about this bat mitzvah not inviting thing. So now James is telling me that he doesn't want to sit at a particular table, and one of my friends, listen,
stand.
I wasn't even inviting her, and she tells me not to seat her with this other mom. I wasn't even inviting her
Let me tell you how big a deal
or
this
her
is.
5 kids.
Sunda put me at the wrong table for this bat mitzvah. I won't go.
James is going to be speaking at the bat mitzvah.
I'll be a no-show.
Aviva told me that I have to do comedy, which I can't do comedy because I have to get the bill. And so once you pick a black woman up off the floor, because they wanted $25,000 with no husband.
Who
please.
wanted 25,000?
I'm not going to say the name of the
She's not gonna
synagogue.
say the name
I'm
of
not
the
going to
synagogue.
reveal
Why?
because
No.
one lawsuit in my life is enough. Okay, but we have a bat mitzvah, we've got lawsuits to deal with, and we've got Brad's sickness, which is phenomenal. That
We're gonna have
she
to
is
get a follow-up
sharing.
on him.
We need to follow up on Brad, and we have to know why Jews get this. You know why? Because they're sitting there reading Kindles and reading papers.
We're the only show, you know, that when we book our guests, we ask them to bring their medical charts.
Well, it's a good thing to do. You know why? These things are interesting to people. Certain people get certain things, like James has something on his finger now. We don't know where he got it.
I do, yeah, it just popped out of nowhere.
And nowhere. Look, the dark spot. Stop.
Whoa! Whoa!
We don't make.
That's cold. And I'll tell you, we went on TV right now.
What would you do, James? All right. So anyway.
Yo, man, I'm a grown man.
Okay, we've done this grown man thing enough. I want to
have we?
see what happens when a roach comes his way, how grown he is,
No,
okay?
The roach I would run away from, but flies, I'll
He's good
kill.
at flies.
I'll kill
He's
flies.
great at flies.
Don't
He's
put
great
no
at flies.
mice near me, man.
No,
the mice ain't gonna work.
no, my daughter got a mouse and
Freak
she
out
held
with
it
a
up on
mouse.
Instagram. By the way, we just want to say something that I do want to say. We love the voicemails that come in, and the number is under the screen right now because I can't remember it, nor can I see that far. But we love to get your emails at jamesandsunda.com and also follow us at James and Sunda because that's what we like. We like to read these things. Tell us the most interesting read you've had about us, about outsicking.
Nothing come to mind.
Oh, stop it. Somebody wrote, was it true?
What do you mean?
They think we're making up these diseases, or not diseases, but these situations where we're going to the hospital. Why would James tweet me from Santa Monica Hospital if it wasn't true? Why would we make it up?
Slapped me. Did you guys all see that? She just like slapped me.
Nobody cares.
I'm sick and I've got something on my finger, and she slapped me.
You know what? He doesn't get cramps, so who cares?
All of a sudden, this became like an ultimate fighting show. You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
bring that up because I know people who can come in and throw you down. You want to slap me back?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Where?
But not with my hand.
This is a whole different show. And children, if you're watching, what he meant was slapping me with a ruler. That's right. But that's for the Catholic school kids because Jewish kids wouldn't know what that is. They'll be like, a ruler? Why do that? We have Google. Because everybody's Googling everything. Can you help me with this? What is this Google? Nobody can spell. Nobody can spell. They were all doing spell check, and I don't understand it. Are you upset that I slapped you?
No, not at all.
Did you like it?
A little bit.
All right. That's what we like about James. He admits the truth. Sometimes I have to slap you into reality. And what do you want to do to me?
Nothing.
You would never hit me. He would never hit me at all. So, a lot of people want to know, how can they get on the show? It's that easy. You just write us. We'll get you in the studio audience. How do you think we got these people? Because of the funny. That's all. And guess what? We don't even use a teleprompter. This is coming from here.
Yeah.
All right?
Does that impress you or disappoint you?
I'm teaching people how to get a good slice of pizza. I'm teaching people how to check themselves. I'm teaching people how to plan for bat mitzvahs and how to invite and disinvite. That's what it's called.
Yeah, this is infotaining.
It's infotainment.
Sunda's very infotaining.
I'm infotaining, and I'm also a nice person.
We have to go. We will see you next week.
You weren't a grown man?
I was a grown man, yes. Thank you, Sunda. All right, have a good night.